everyone, welcome back. My name is Ash and this is Built by Hand. This week we are back with our third viewer request. I got a comment on one of my videos from the Husky Draws 171 and they asked me to build a Brickheadz Forky. In case you didn't know, Forky is this guy right next to me. He's one of the new characters from Toy Story 4. A few weeks ago, I built Woody and Buzz in a Brickheadz style. I highly recommend you go and check that video out. It's going to be linked in the description below. So to start off with this Forky Brickheadz mock, I placed these two pieces as feet, as Forky just has two flat feet. Very simple, very easy to recreate in Lego. And to carry on, I added these pieces right here as the clay or plasticine, which is connecting his body to his legs. This was also very simple. It was just a matter of picking the right pieces to make it look okay. And then I added two square pieces for his body, as you can see here, the lower part of his body. And then I added the arms onto Forky. This is the design I went with. I know that Brickheadz characters don't usually have arms, but I felt like I wanted to capture the flexibility in Forky's arms, and I felt this is the best way to do it. I did, however, keep the same piece that I used for hands in a lot of the Brickheadz characters. After this, I got to this point and I feel it looks great. I like the way it looks. I feel like I've captured Forky very well in a Brickheadz style. However, his head and face caused me a lot of trouble. Because of the way Forky is designed, a flat fork with a face, I felt it was difficult to try and capture that look in a Brickheadz style. We'll see now how it looks, and I'll explain to you the design and ideas and why I chose to make it look like that. Here you can see the mouth that I chose and the first part of his head, the eyes. Obviously the small eye is the usual eye you get with Brickhead model, and Forky has two different sized eyes, so I just picked a round piece. Obviously if this was a Brickheadz model it would probably have more detail to it, but this doesn't, so it's just a normal round black piece. Then we move on to his eyebrows. Again, it's just a flat piece like his mouth, red. He has red eyebrows. And then finally the top of the fork. So this is my final Forky Brickheadz design. It went through a few changes along the way. I'll show you now some of my previous design ideas, and so you can see how it changed a little bit from what I first created. And on screen now you can see some of my previous designs that I came up with. I started off with this here. This is more of a flat design with very limited facial features like you see on a Brickheadz model. I didn't like it though, and I feel like the eyes are off-centered. It looks really weird. Next I went with that similar design, but then I added these facial features to try and make it look a little bit better, but I still didn't like it. And then finally, which is this one right here, I went with a more rounded face, so it looks more like a fork. I straightened out the facial features to make them look very simple like you see on Brickhead model, and I spread out the eyes to make them centered and look a lot better. Now back to the design. My final design, I am going to render this image now and we'll see what it looks like. And next to me on screen now you can see the Brickheadz Forky now that it's finally been rendered. I love seeing these images when they've been rendered, as it does make them look more photorealistic, and you can kind of get an idea how it would look if you actually built it. And before I finish here, I just want to take a quick look at the model info down here so we can get an idea of just how much it would cost if you wanted to buy these pieces and put them all together. And it says right here it would cost you around $6.40, which is not bad. It's a super cheap price. I mean, it only has 63 pieces, but it's still a good price. A very big thank you to the Husky Draws 171 for suggesting this great idea. If there are any ideas for things you would like to see me build, any themes or sets at all, then go ahead and let me know with a comment below. And what about you? Is there anything you would change? Anything you would do differently? Is there anything you think would make this Forky look a lot better? Then go ahead and let me know with a comment below. If you did enjoy this video, then go ahead and leave a like, as it does help me out a lot. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on any of my future content. Don't forget you can keep up to date with anything I'm going to be building in the future by following me on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, those are all linked in the description below. I hope you all have an amazing week. I'll see you all again next Saturday. Thank you and goodbye.